Hello everyone, it's the William Red Fox and welcome to my world. So today we're actually going to be starting on a few farms. Since last episode, as we mentioned, we went around and actually explored the world a bit and got a fair few bits of material that we can actually start doing things with. Especially those trees as well as the mossy blocks so that we can get some bone meal farms going. But I think first we best get into our time lapse and start doing that tunnel. And with that, we have now done another double chest full of materials. We got quite a bit of the deep slate cobbled there, and we got a bit of cobblestone, some dirt, some granite, and some diorite. There's a bit of andesite, but not too much, and I believe there's a little bit of tuft as well. That's pretty good. Now we've got 4 complete chests full of that, because we're actually going to need this. I'm actually going to be building an iron farm first today, just so we can get some iron working for future farms. And then from there, we'll see what farms we can get done. But this tunnel now has gone so far that you no longer can see the back. And to run all the way down there, it takes a good couple minutes. Now, I would run all the way down there, but it's going to take some time. Now, what I'm going to do is just take some of these materials with me. And yeah, we can start building. Oh, and before we go, I forgot to check. These are the materials that we have gained today. So we've gained a bit of copper, a bit of redstone, some raw iron, quite a bit of lapis, and some gold. So that was actually productive there and got a little bit of pieces. But just so that I can show you guys, if I go here and go to the statistics, then go to items, times broken, we've made 64 pickaxes of iron pickaxes so far, and there are 63 that I've broken. So it's probably best before we even start the iron farm that we just go get that enchantment table done. Am I getting hit by something, or is something being shot at? What is that? Oh, the tridents. Oh, is there a trident wheeling? Oh, right there. That was a terrible idea. That nearly killed me. Let's get away from here for just a second. I don't think he'll be coming up out of the water, but I do need to get some paper going. So I'm going to need a few bits and pieces to actually get this thing started. So now that I've got some building blocks, I can turn them into slabs as well. But I'm also going to need a few other pieces. So it turns out I don't actually have enough paper, so I'm going to actually need to get some more of that. So it turns out we don't actually have enough sugarcane to actually make enough paper to do the enchantment table. So I'm going to let that grow over there for a little while. And while that does that, I think we should get started on an iron farm. That way we can actually get that sorted and have some iron in the future. So what I'm thinking is if I drag 3 of the villagers over to here, I can be able to put it up here out of the way. I will need to level this out, so I'm going to get my shovel and get working on that. So after some consideration, I've just decided now that I'm actually going to move the farm further back. I don't actually want it near the village, just simply because I won't be decorating it. I'll just get it built and then, yeah, leave it there. So I think I'll head somewhere over this hill a little bit and yeah, let's get it built there. So I think here would be a perfect spot, so let's get started. So now for this, I'm actually following a tutorial by Voltrox. Just simply because I am useless when it comes to the inner mechanics of Minecraft and building farms that actually help with survival. But I am more than happy to build things like houses, castles, lakes, terrain, anything like that I can do. Just the mechanics side I can't. Oh, and there will be a link in the description to his channel showing the tutorial that I used to actually make this. So now I'm actually trying to work out how to get 3 villagers over there. Now I could use a boat. Yeah, I think that's probably best. If I use a boat, I can then just simply drag them across the water and bring them over that way. Oh, this is going to be painful. Hey, there we go. Ooh, I need to avoid path blocks because the path blocks would actually put me 1 lower. There we go. Now straight to the water, hopefully drag these guys out and put them back where they need to. But now that I think about it, I don't actually think there's a gap of water I could go through. Right, let's get breaking it. Or I can just get water. That, my friends, should get me over to where I need to be. Oh, that sank the boat. Oh, don't undo any of what I've just done. Yes, I kept the villager in. Perfect. Now, because it's becoming night, he should run to the closest bed, which would be this one. Perfect. Now, let's... Well, that was a mistake. I swear these villagers just do it on purpose to be a pain. Oh, perfect, perfect. Keep going, keep going. Yes. Wonderful. I should be able to get to the river from there. And now, let's try not drown the boat. What are you doing, villager? Come on. And there we are. Let's get the second one over. So now that I've got the 2 villagers there, and the one in here, I just have to wait until night, and they should be able to fall in, and then I can try and get a zombie in that boat. Oh, would you kidding me? They walked across the bridge. I should have broke those beds first. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, and before I do that, I do need to seal this before jumping out, because then the villager will jump out as well. Oh, this is becoming a whole thing. Okay, so that's now done. All I now need to do is get some sort of mob. Well, I need to get a zombie in here. So hopefully, with it turning night, we can actually strap one in. So hopefully, let's get this done. Ah, that looks like a zombie right there. Quite a lot of archers with enchanted gear around there. Oh, hang on. There's one there. Oh, don't fall in the water. Come on. Come on. Yes. Hey, there we go. And it looks like they're starting to spawn already. So perfect. Now let's just give it a moment just so that it kills off all of the mobs that are not too good. And just keep an eye out for creepers because they can still do some damage to me. So if everything has gone to plan, then... Oh, never mind. It looks like there's an iron golem on the outside. I don't know how he managed that. Ah, I did not put a slab on the top here. No, I don't think it's going to spawn any more iron golems until I've actually gotten rid of this one. I don't think I can put them in a boat. Not too sure how best to do this. Ooh, go on, fall down. Ooh, those iron golems, they hit hard. And there we go, it's spawning in. That's amazing. So I think now, all that's really left to do with the iron farm is to see whether or not it's collecting anything down here. Oh, doesn't seem to be any iron golems here, so that's a good sign. And that's an even better sign. So that's now working. So I can probably sit here and just wait for iron to fall. Oh. But I think that's the best way to show that it's actually working. Ooh, takes a while. Oh, there we go, finally. And yeah, that's amazing. Ah, I'm so chuffed with that. That's perfect. So I think next we will move on to the next farm. Now, I'm not too sure which farm I want to do. Hopefully those sugarcane should have grown so I can try and get the enchantment table done. Ah, perfect. The sugarcane has grown. Not much in some areas, but hopefully enough. So we got a bit more sugarcane. So hopefully we can actually start to make this enchantment table. And there we are. They required 45 books. Well, plus 1. Now I just need to get some wood. Now let's just get rid of some of this junk that I've collected. Keep the crafting table on because I'll probably need that for the future. At some point I'm going to build a better house, but let's just put these in there. And yeah, let's go get some wood. So I'm just thinking of putting these just here for the simple fact being I don't really need that many books if I remember correctly. Yes, there we go, 30. Now I kind of do want these to be even. So if I now do that and that should be all level and I should be able to get level, yes, perfect. So I can get level 30 enchantments. Now what I think I need to do really is get more diamonds before I start doing any of the enchantments. For the simple fact being with more diamonds I can actually get better armor. Better armor means I'm less likely to die in this world. So I think in the next episode after this one, I think I'll go get some more diamonds, do a bit of enchantment, see if I can get a mending villager and everything of the sort. But for now, let's move on to the next farm. So we're just going to get the materials now to start the next farm. The next farm is going to be a mossy block farm plus a bone meal farm. But beforehand, I've just realised that this field is now all filled. It's a bit pointless for us to actually do this since we've got loads of hay bales, but let's just quickly get this all dug up and replanted. So from that, we actually got a considerable amount of seeds and wheat. So let's just take a look at exactly how many. So there's a good few stacks there of seeds and a good few stacks of wheat as well. So we can use that actually to make some more hay bales, and yeah. We might use them on the cows later, just to get a few more of them going, and might actually go and build a pen very quick. But I think I might leave that till the next episode. Okay, so the wheat field is now filled back in, so let's start getting some materials. So for this next build, I'm actually going to need some slimes. So I'm going to have to go some caving and go get some. So I've been running around this cave for ages now, and I am not finding any slimes anywhere. I don't know if it's because the spawns have changed or what, but surely I'm low enough in the ground to be able to find something. I'm at minus 21. I have to say, it's quite difficult to find slimes now. I have to keep going around looking. I'm starting to run out. Well, I ran out of coal. So, yeah. It looks like I'm going higher up. I don't know if that affects the rates or not, but let's keep looking. Okay, so I think it's probably best now that I actually head back up. I'm not finding any slimes, so I'm gonna have to try and find an... Oh, hi, look, there's two. Oh, let's go get them. Whee, we got one. I need 5, I believe. Hey, that's more than enough. Perfect. So let's head our way back up, and yeah, let's get out of it. So it's been quite lucky how many slime we got there. That worked out pretty well. Mainly reason being, I've been doing this for a few hours now, and I've not been able to find many slimes. So it's good that we got the amount that we needed out of those two. Now, in regards to actually getting more slime, I'm probably going to have to start looking into actually how to find slime chunks. I know that's a whole thing with making farms. So, in the future, might actually just get that done. So for this farm, I'm following a Shulkler Craft design, and a link in the description will be below. But I think I'm going to need a bit of iron, given that there's quite a few hoppers that are needed. So, good thing we got the iron farm built first. So let's jump in there. I think a little quick time lapse of just running this iron farm. And then, yeah, let's see where we get to from there. Okay, so that was just over an hour there in regards to the actual time lapse. So that should be some amount of iron now. And it is. It is a good amount of iron there. So that is perfect. We're going to need to take this with us. So let's just get rid of some things out of our inventory. So I'm thinking, let's get rid of the bones, because we're going to be building a bone meal farm. And let's just stack up as much iron in here as we can and throw it on a crafting table, make it into blocks. Okay, so we've got 60 blocks of iron, so that's pretty good. 5 iron ingots and all of these roses. So I think we'll just leave the roses here, pick up this crafting table and head over and get the rest of the materials needed for this build. So that was very close. That could have ended the series right there. Oh, it looks like the grass has gone all the way across this dirt now. That's even better. So I was wrong. I actually had to have 2 bits more that for this, and they are comparators. So we're going to need to go to the Nether. Now, I don't plan to stay in the Nether for too long. I'm just going to simply pop in, pop out. It also seems that the wheat farms are ready to be harvested again. And while I'm here, I'll grab the obsidian from this portal to use as part of the frame. Ah, you need a diamond pick. I've left that over here. And I do apologise for the rain. I would sleep through the night to try and get this over with, but as you can see by the clock in the bottom corner, it is currently daytime. Oh, thank God, the rain has just finished, and we can actually start lighting this portal. So, yeah, let's head our way back into the Nether for just a quick bit. We're just going to run in, run back out. All we need is to do is to get, I believe it's 2 pieces of quartz, so not too much. Maybe in the next episode, we'll spend the rest of the time in the Nether. And there's the advancement for that. And it looks like we've spawned in a Basalt Delta. Great. Let's see if we can see any surface level quartz anywhere, and then go from there. Were we literally just right on the corner of a Basalt Delta? Well, that works out pretty nice. And there's some quartz, so let's get over there. There's even more quartz. I could have just gone for that bit. And if you're wondering what's happening with my levels, I should mention that I actually tried doing some enchantments with some books just to see what I could get after I failed getting an enchantment with level 30. But yeah, I didn't get anything of use, so I'm now back at square one. But yeah, very short-lived going to the Nether then, but at least we've got what we needed, and yeah, I believe I can now make the 2 comparators that are needed for the build, and yeah, get that done. And I forgot a lava bucket, so I'm just going to quickly run over to the lava pool over here, grab that, and we'll have everything. And this iron farm didn't do too bad. Yeah, the rates aren't the best, and you can build much quicker iron farms, but for the size of the farm, it's pretty decent. And with that, we now have everything we need. The lava buckets, a water bucket, and all these pieces. Now, as I mentioned previously, this farm's going to be made by Shulkercraft, and I'm going to, yeah, watch that tutorial, get this built, and be right back with you. And with that, this farm has now been built. It took a little while just to get this actually fixed, just simply because I think with the shaders, it actually changes the frame rate a little bit. So I had to adjust the clock and add a bit of redstone on the front there so the pistons would activate. But now that's all sorted, the machine's working fine, and I've actually got some bone meal from it. I've moved it from the main folder down there and up into this little dispenser. So it does generate quite a bit, so hopefully when I leave that running overnight, I can get some more for the future. And with that, that's the end of the video. So if you could comment, like, and subscribe, that helps out a ton. And if you could head over to Twitter for live updates on this channel, that'll be much appreciated, and you'll be informed when these videos next come out.